Hey guys, sup listeners. If you a stuff what I'm doing for August in my YouTube stuff, please do that to your heart show. I'll talk to you guys about my followers stuff too, actually. Today is work day, but I'm also working right now. I started working for my YouTube channels to also. I'm doing a YouTube jobs for people watching likes. It pull likes, it pull link to my YouTube channels. Please do that to also. Please do. And if you see what I am saying right now, because a part of my job is to make YouTube channels for representing our city and what many followers we have. 2. If you like this, please go on my page and please follow me on there. Please do. And I know about the Olympics, U.S. Games are listeners on this podcast. If you like this, put a link to my YouTube channel to Hansa. And I tell you what a great things I'm doing today. I am talking about what many followers I have, and I do write down what many followers I have on my YouTube channels. I will talk about that today. Today I will talk about what many followers I have on my booklet, my book right here. And I do YouTube channels for my family to also. I help them out to hosting Christmas and hosting holidays and I hosting Thanksgiving shows and I do updating these climates about your followers to also. If you have so many followers on your YouTube channels, I want you to see that up on my YouTube page to also. And today, I will talk about followers stuff today to also. It kind of shows you these things are what you watch on YouTube. So I mean, you can watch on live, and you can watch YouTube lives too on live, and you can do that actually. This is a part of my job to representing things, represent followers and YouTube followers to also. And if you like to set up a YouTube channel, any kind YouTube channels can represent what I am doing for people for this week. And I do write captures, what day I am on, what time I am on my YouTube channels. You can see, actually I am a CEO for those things too, for captures and what time, what days, what movies and shows are on. And I do that too also. And they have so many followers too, actually. And if you like this, it's something please do. If you are a iPhone listeners on this too, they have many followers on your phones and on your iPhone and your tablet have many followers on there. If you like this, what many followers I have on this book, I will what many hits what we got today. I will go ahead and do that right now. I have like 10 followers, 15 followers, 5 followers, 5 followers again, 8 followers, 14 followers, 21 followers, 15 followers, and 19 followers, and 78 followers, and I have channel 1 followers, 15 followers, and I have 2 followers, and I have 10 followers, 7 followers, 12 followers, 97 hits, and 10 hits, 7 and 12 hits, and I have 97 followers, 38 followers, 28, 17 followers, 10 followers, and 7 followers, and 12 followers. And those are what many hits I got on my YouTube channels, too, also. If you like this, please do. Please share my next tune podcast. And in this row, I got 15 followers, 22 followers, 388 followers, and 3D8 followers, 3D4 followers, 3 followers, and I have 15 followers, and I have 8 hits, 15 hits, and I have 12 hits, and 22 hits, and 3D8 hits, and I have 3D4 hits, too, also. Almost done. And I have 1 and 3 hits, 1, 5, 1 hits, and I have 1, 6, 3 followers, 5, 0, 5 followers, 3, 8, 1 followers, and 3, 3, 4 followers, and I have 7, 2, 8 followers, and 9, 7, 8 hits, 8, 4, 4 hits, and 8, 9, 3 followers to Hansha. And if you like this, please do that to Hansha. If you have meetings about followers, things, please do. These are what many followers I have on my YouTube channel to Hansha. And I do write those things down to what many hits I got and what many followers I have. And I need more followers on my podcast, actually. And more followers like jobs or have YouTube channels, they have many followers to Hansha. So if you want to subscribe my YouTube channels, please do that. Please do. And these things, what I'm doing is for any people to like my shows and all my YouTube channel stuff and all that. And I can help you set up YouTube channels for you guys. And I make YouTube channels for fire department and medical hospital and FBI, police, episodes, tenant episodes, YouTube channels to Hansel. I understand those people have many followers to Hansel. If you like what I'm hearing right now, you can pull a link to these things, and you can do that too. I will show you off all my YouTube channels, what many shows I make for Buzz Olympics shows and YouTube shows and all that. That's me. And I do that kind of things too. Also, and that's what I do for scouts too. I upload them on my YouTube channel too. Also, if you like this, please be a ball and being a part of that YouTube channels. You can do that too. Also. If you like this channel I'm making for if you like these things I'm making for any people being involved in these things, please do that too also. If you are a YouTube listeners on this podcast, please hear what I'm saying, because I'm a CEO for YouTube channels too, Hansa. And I have tons of me and my best friend, we do that too, Hansa. And I do make YouTube channels for representing my church too, Hansa. See what many followers they have too, Hansa. And you can do that too, Hansa. And if you like this things, what I'm doing on my page and other page I am doing, you can do that too also. And yeah, so if you like this or something, please do that too. If you are on YouTube channels, I'm something, any YouTube channels can represent Buzz Olympics to Hanso. I know Buzz Olympics have YouTube channels too. I know they have many followers too, actually. I will talk about the rest of stuff what I'm doing for working on my podcast. Working on podcasts. So my job is to being involved in YouTube stuff and being a part on YouTube stuff too, Hanso. You can be involved in those too. If you like to do that, so I keep like files. I do files of stuff I'm doing for Buzz Olympics and Scouts. I'm doing too, and I do send up YouTube channels for them too, also. And okay, I will talk to you guys the rest. What I'm doing for working. I'm working on things for my scouts, and I'm trying to make YouTube channels for meetings and what many followers I have on meetings to Hanso. And if you are a TikTok listeners on this too, you can please do that too, Hanso. I want you to send up a TikTok for meetings too, and I want you to send that up for requirements what many followers what we have on your YouTube channels too, and I need more followers on my YouTube channels to hustle. If you like to be involved in these things, do that too. And I will talk about shorts to hustle. I wanted to tell you guys about they have stuff online, like they have sorts of Google, and they have sorts of TikTok sorts online too also, and they do have YouTube channels sorts to hustle out there too for BACETT hosting for hosting podcasts. And my work is podcasts. And if you are listening podcasts, it is so you watch on podcasts, they have so many followers too. And if you like this, it's on I do a lot more new YouTube stuff out there, and I do that kind of stuff too also. And I make up opposite YouTube channels stuff for everybody else to be involved in those. Please do that too also. If you have tons of followers or something, and I like to get paid on my followers, on my YouTube followers, check to hustle. I want to get paid for my YouTube channels to hustle. Because I'm making YouTube channels for 80 cities. Like 80 cities. Like just Sherman, Illinois, and Plainfield, Illinois. So, yeah. So, COVID is out now. And COVID-19 is out now. If you are watching this too, I do really a lot of things about this New Year's coming up, and I do make up some YouTube channels. I was in YouTube channels for Boston Olympics to Hansa, and I want to be a co-host, more speaking for what many followers I have, and I like to make up money and get paid for my YouTube channels. Cause why? I obviously my job is to download a YouTube channel for people to be involved and being a part about YouTube channels to hustle. And I can help people set up YouTube channels for them to hustle. If you are on YouTube channels or on my YouTube channels, something, you can do that too. You can come over here and speak on my podcast to hustle. And I want you to start doing that for everybody have special needs and for Down Syndrome Society. And I do data, Facebook, all different kind of media stuff out there too, also. And I do that kind of stuff too, also. And I do post things on Facebook, because I need help to do that too, also. For more speaking on about Facebook stuff too, absolutely. On Facebook, I do make some YouTube channels for Facebook to hustle too. And I started working jobs to understand post office too. I make YouTube channels for post office. If they mail stuff to you guys' house or something, they can do that too. If it's your WWE fans or all my YouTube channels too, or a Down Syndrome fans or actually are a WWE fans out there, and I do make YouTube channels for them too, also. And I like to promote and advertise for my YouTube channels too, actually. Cause I do that too, also. And I work too, also. I work at Walgreens too. I make YouTube channels for my job at Walgreens by Sherman, Illinois. And I do make YouTube channels for them too. And if you like this, I mean, what many followers I have, what kind of shows you make, and things you are on shows, if you are in any podcast societies, can watch what I am doing for what many followers you have too, also. And I make casuals for people to see what many days what TV is on and what kind of movies you watch and stuff like that. What many followers they have too. I do like make YouTube channels for any shows you watch and any shows you have about like what many followers you have. And I do that kind of stuff too, also. And my job is overseeing to make YouTube channels are a jobs too, also. YouTube channels are like a job, more like a job, actually. YouTube is like a job to oversee YouTube channels, and you can oversee YouTube channels on your YouTube channels too, also. I know my best friend Ben have YouTube channels out there too, and like all shows are like all kinds of shows you watch on podcasts, on live, on TV, on live, and TV is factored to people to watch things on now, and because they learn and teach kids to teach them to science, to watch TV, to also. And I know a lot of TV have YouTube channels too, actually, and they have so many followers on themselves too, on their YouTube channels too. I know they have so many followers on that too. And I like to get paid for my followers too. If you have a YouTube followers, I like to get paid for YouTube followers stuff too, actually. If you want to talk about follower stuff and follow stuff, learning about climates, about YouTube climates, and for YouTube criminal or on catchers too. I make casual for what day I am on and stuff like that. So I do really great things for working on my podcast and working on things what happened for stuff what we do on our city, and I do make podcasts for those too, and what kind shows you make and what kind shows you make and what shows speaking, more new things. If you are a Sizing 23 listeners too, and Sizing 24 listeners and 2022 and Sizing 23 to also in 2024 to hustle. For what many followers you have, what days, what days or what many followers we have. And if you are on TikTok, YouTube, TikTok, hosting for making YouTube channels and make stuff happen with your family, and I do like YouTube channels for family stuff, and I do a lot of those too. Also, if you are at any house you live at, and if you are in Phoenix too, I can pay taxes and bills for my YouTube channels to also. If they do have that on there to also. So if you like to have more speaking on your phones and your tablet or something, you can do that too also. Yeah, so yeah, so see what stuff you are doing and stuff like that. Too, you can do that too also. Okay. I made a searching to also. So, first of all, my YouTube channel, I'm obviously knows because I'm a searching for YouTube channels too, and I do that too actually. And if you are on like Instagram or something, you can do that too also. If you are on Instagram.com, if you are on that or something, you can watch this too. If you are on Immigram, TV Immigram, and YouTube Immigrants too, on my podcast too, let you put that on my followers too also. If you are on many followers you have, what type stuff you have, I do YouTube channels for Scouts too, Boy Scouts and YouTube channel. Yeah, I do YouTube channels and TikTok channels for Scouts too, Boy Scouts and any Scouts too. They can watch what many followers they got too, and if you are on hosting feeds on your phones or something, you can do that too also. If you have many followers on your phone and what kind of shows you watch and what kind of stuff you can do in more speaking things out to spokespersons. And I'm a spokesperson for Boston Needs, and I'm a spokesperson on my YouTube channel too also. And I am setting up a any page you want me to do. You ask me a question. Any questions you want me to do. Any jobs making YouTube channels too also. I make YouTube channels for jobs too. I make YouTube channels for them too also. And I do hosting for jobs too also. To be the ball anything, and you can do that too. And a YouTube too also. If you are on YouTube channels too, you can send me a check. If not, something you can let me a cash, like money cash or something, you can send it to me here at my mom's house if you like. And my mom can get it, and my mom can put it in my room or something, and I need to keep it and hide it in there, because that way I have money myself too, actually. That way I can help my mom, and I can help my sisters, and my brother, and my sister-in-law, and my brother-in-laws too, and all those people too, and my best friends too. And I like to help them out too. I do make YouTube channels for them too also. So if you are if you like listeners on this too, you can watch this too and see what many followers I have. And I do a great things for my job to make some YouTube channels and podcasts hosting for YouTube channels to also. Cause I host things cause miniatures are a miniatures. It's like me, I'm a miniature for other things YouTube channels to let me being involved and being a part of all my YouTube channels too also. If you are a family, if you are a listener, hosting families too, I do that kind of stuff too, for making YouTube channels for my family too, actually, because I help them, and I mold and advertise for my family too, on my shows and my YouTube shows too also. If you are a YouTube family too, you can do that too also. If you want to be a part of being involved in our family, you can do that too also. I do all shows, all talk shows I'm making for YouTube channels, TikTok, and I want to be a artist on my YouTube channels too. And I want to be a YouTube businesses guy, making YouTube channels for businesses and for TikTok businesses too also. For making requirements for any YouTube channels, please understand YouTube channels and all that kind of stuff too also. So yes, if you are a WWE fans out there too, I know you guys are doing things for Christmas too also. If you guys are if you are a WWE superstars on WWE social media fans too, and I want to tell them Merry Christmas, and I want to tell them Happy Holidays for any people are on TV network, and I want to tell them Merry Christmas to them too also. And stuff is coming up. It's like New Year's coming up, and if you are on any site or can check out my YouTube channels, you can do that too also. I'll be on like Monday nights and days I am off or something. I can make YouTube channels what days I am off and what time I am on YouTube channels and stuff like that. You can subscribe and questions about my YouTube channels too. If you are a TikTok listeners, if you are a TikTok questions about my shows, and you can do that too. I know Mr. Media, I know WWE have TikTok to Hanso, and all TV shows on TV. They have TikToks to Hanso, because I want to set up a TikTok channel on my channel for a. I like to make up a log and a TikTok log on my YouTube channel to Hanso, and I want to make up a YouTube log on my YouTube channel to Hanso. So if you like to listen to these things, please be involved with Bicycle Olympics to Hanso. If you are a athlete, if you are a teen, or fire departments, or a teens, and fire departments, any kind of fire departments, listeners on this too. I do YouTube channels for them too, also for Bicycle Olympics, and I do any shows, podcasts, questions about them too. If they have any questions about my shows, any social or making new spoke stuff on your YouTube channels, and I'll be saying people on Bicycle Olympics, US Games, they make podcasts too, also. And I'm a CEO for people make podcasts to Hanso. And I'm a CEO for YouTube channels to Hanso. So if you are listening to my shows, if you like my shows, you can do that too. Absolutely. If you like being some things, you can do that too. If you really want a full-time job, my full-time job making YouTube channels for people to be in YouTube channels, be in requirements, be a YouTube artist and a TikTok artist to Hanso. So I want to be a TikTok artist and a CEO YouTube hosting cast on my show. Because I am a cast on my show too, Hanso. If you like this talk show I'm making for YouTube channels, and I do that too, Hanso, I talk and I speak a lot things too. My mom and my dad think I am talk a lot too, because I am a spokesperson for Bicycle Needs to Hanso. And my big brother and my two sisters, in class orients too, and in high school orients too. I want to talk to you guys about that too. If they want to be a ball in Bicycle Olympics too, they can do that too, Hanso. If you are a family, you can always be a family. You're always going to be a family. If you a spokesperson, you can be talking more a lot about your parents and a lot of stuff you can talk about, like shows you're watching and things I watch on my YouTube channels too. I listen to what many followers what they have, and you can pull more followers on my followers too, Hanso. So, and furthermore, I need a TikTok followers on my YouTube channel too, Hanso. I would like to set this up too. I'd like to set up a TikTok on my YouTube comments to Hanso. If you make a comment about TikTok, you can do that to Hanso. And if you are a fan of YouTube channels, if you are a fan if you are a fan with all shows any people are inspiring you on TV, they inspire you guys to watch TV, and they inspire you what you guys do on businesses, and they hire people to be in jobs. So if you want to pull a link to myself, you can do that too also. If you want to sell this something on your Facebook, and you can sell it on any kind of websites on Facebook or something, you can post things on there too. You can post my YouTube channel on your Facebook too. Also, you can do that too. And I make up questions, any talk questions about any kind of social you watch. So if you are in what many followers you have, what kind of shows you're making on your YouTube channels or something, you can put like a lot of things on your many followers what you do have now. So check it out. It's really cool what you being a part on things about the Olympics. And you can go on like maybe, oh no, let me see. Yeah. If you are a bigger, no, yeah. If you are on a YouTube channel or like BEKERBANTER, bigger. If you are a bigger fans out there too, and I have Down syndrome too also, and I do make up some shows about Down syndrome too, and I do any kind of shows where you guys being a ball and being a part in something, and you can do that too. So if you are into this too, you can do that too also. So yes, you can be a part in that too also. So if you are on like Peacock or something, you can watch Peacock too on my YouTube channel too. It's like a show like Peacock. Any new shows are on Peacock too. You can watch those too. I will set up my YouTube channel on Peacock too also. So if you check it out, it's really cool where you make podcasts too. If you are on this too, you can do that too also. COFERFACEBOOK. You can do that too also. So watch our shows and watch stuff on Facebook, and you can follow Facebook on your Facebook too also. And I do make YouTube channels for Facebook too also. So check it out, it's really cool. So watch this in next episode.